for someone on TikTok to somehow suggest that this is America's fault or that bin Laden, who killed thousands of innocent Americans, was right is absolutely disgusting and further evidence that we need to ban TikTok.
Representative Mike Gallagher argued it's time to ban TikTok after 9/11 mastermind Osama bin Laden's letter to the American people went viral and stoked sympathy with younger users. The former leader of al-Qaeda sent an open letter to the United States in 2002, explaining the ideology that led to his campaign of terror against the United States, arguing he was pushed to do it due to the U.S. policies. His specific mention of U.S. support for Israel drew a revival in attention toward the letter more than 20 years later. Young TikTok users caused it to go viral, praising its insight.
Well, these people are, of course, massive idiots. I just came from watching the footage that the Israeli embassy compiled about the October 7th attack. It is horrific.
Most TikTok users skew younger. The bulk of users either weren't born or are too young to remember September 11th.
A Chinese-controlled app before the Chinese Communist Party checkmates the free world by controlling the dominant media platform in America that can spread this dangerous, disgusting nonsense. It is time for a ban or a forced sale before it's too late.
Bin Laden's letter blames the U.S. for provoking the Muslim world to commit terrorist attacks through its policies, and that civilians were legitimate targets due to voting for their own leaders, paying taxes that fund aid to Israel. Young TikTok users praise the perspective of bin Laden, with some saying that it changed their entire view of the world and caused an existential crisis.
I feel like I'm going through like an existential crisis right now.
I will never look at life the same. I will never look at this country the same.
Reading this letter, it becomes apparent to me that the actions of 9/11 and those acts committed against the USA and its people were all just the buildup of our government failing other nations.